All right, guys. Okay, I wanted to show you guys how, okay, you're on your personal page in Facebook and how exciting this Facebook Messenger thing really is. Okay, here I have my Facebook Messenger. I've been messaging my company, which that's Gun Multimedia, from my personal account. So basically, here I just opened Messenger in here instead of having it in the Facebook page. But basically, you're in Messenger, and you reach out to a company and you say to the company, I want to ask some questions about something. Maybe you advertise as a company with, right now we're looking at Facebook messaging. So maybe we're doing some advertising on Facebook about Facebook messaging, and people have some questions. So we drive them to answer in Facebook Messenger. Which Facebook Messenger is amazing because it's like text. It's right to a source. You have a live person, or it feels like you have a live person. But for companies, what you want to do is you want to sort out what's called bots. And you want to put some of these bots on to answer some of the questions, so you don't need to either answer so many questions and man it, which is very labor intensive, or it's just to get people closer to a sale, so when they do contact you, they're more of a warmer or a hot lead. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through just a little bit of how fun this is. Okay, so here I'm talking to my business, and I'm asking them questions about Facebook Messenger. I actually did some work here, but I'm going to walk you through exactly how I set this up. Okay, so what we use is we use ManyChat, and on ManyChat here I want to show you, we actually put a growth tool together, which is a advertisement that allows you to get these guys to sign up to be on your Messenger. So when I hit this goes out. Maybe it's a Facebook ad, or it's gone through an email, or you've sent it any of kind of digital ways. When you hit this and it says send to Messenger, it gives you a little thank you. And then when you go to your Messenger page, let's go to the big one instead of this one. I'm sorry. You'll see here that I opted in. It says, welcome, Michelle. So glad to be in touch. P.S. If you ever want to unsubscribe, just type stop. That was what we put in as the messenger when you subscribe. Okay, so once you have people subscribing, there's some kind of neat things that we set up, which, later on I could show you guys how to do this. But when you're in here and you're typing a message, you see this little menu bar that's down here at the bottom? Way at the bottom. If you hit that, we've set up that you can schedule a call or you can get a coffee. You can put a list of things here depending on, I think 3 is the basic package, and then you can put a list of more whenever you're in a more intensive pro package. But anyway, let's say I want to get a coffee. Well, we have it hooked to our Calendly, which is the calendar app that accesses your calendar. Now, we have Google Calendars, so it happens to work with that very well. Here I set up a 15-minute meeting. So what you do is you hit 15-minute meeting, and you can schedule it any of these days. Now, this is another software, but this is a really cool one. On this, I've said from 10 to 2 is my meeting time. So, any of these we can schedule. You confirm it, you add your emails, they send you a link that you are confirmed, and a link to put into your calendar. Okay, so that's just a really neat thing that, Facebook Messenger, the bots allow you to do, is put this main menu on here, which is really kind of cool. Okay, so anyway, what we did here was, okay, let's make a new one. Let's say, we did some advertising again, and we're talking about Facebook Messenger. Let's say, okay, I kind of want to walk you through the one that we already built, and we'll add on to it. Okay, what does, let's say, okay, what is Facebook Messenger? All right, and what we've done is we've built something that the bot answers. What would you like to know about Facebook Messenger? How it works, stats on usage. Okay, we've built this. So let me go back into ManyChat and show you how we built that. Okay, in here we have in automation. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the main menu. No, in your flow. Okay, in your flow, we have a message that is done with a keyword that is about Facebook Messenger. So it is, here is, what would you like to know about Facebook Messenger? Okay, so in here, we've written the message, and then we've given it to, now people have clicked twice on this one. You know, we get a 50% click rate. So if we wanted to add something else to this, what we do is we go to edit, and we built these. So let's show you how we could add on. Now simply, you know, we could put a video in here. We could actually, you know what, let's go to, what would you like to know about Facebook Messenger? We have a, let's put that down. See our intro video. Okay, now what you do is you go to open a website, and here you put the website address of the video. Let me go and find that for you. So we do have a video that we have a Vimeo video. I have it here on the blog, so let me just copy the URL from that. Okay, so what we're doing is we're putting the web address in as a video. And then see our intro video. So, okay, and then what you can see is that we've actually, when you do answer these things, it goes on to things. So how it works is what we put in, and then it went into this button, which then we made button message number 1. It is a communication much like a text. Successful businesses are using it now. What type of information would you like now? And you add buttons. So we added installing, and we wrote a message about installing. Installing, it's a one-time setup. You need an agency. You have to have an agency create a few scenarios in which you can build a question and answer script. You should do a few. Cost is usually up to the amount of hours the creators are working. So just a little bit of an idea on how to do this. Okay, writing a script. We also put a message on there, message number 4. Okay, so whenever people had, okay, say we had stats on usage, we wrote this like, statistics. So we looked up some statistics that we have from our resources, and we've wrote that reporting from Facebook has shown that the explosion of users from 200 million per month in 2014 is now an amazing 1,200 million users as of April, as of the month of April 2017. We know this is a growing sector of communication based on the growth over only 3 years. Okay, so that's in there. All right, so, all right, I just want to show you how this works, that it's so amazing. Okay, now we're going to publish all this. It'll show us if we have any issues. We didn't do anything wrong here, but sometimes if you don't fill in, and put in a text and stuff or add a button, they will make you go back. Anyway, okay, so then let's go to our messenger and let's ask our questions like I had done before. Okay, so let's do it again about what is Facebook Messenger is our keyword phrase. Now the Autobot puts in, and see, we added this part to it, so you get those 3 answers. What would you like to know about Facebook? How it works? Status. You saw me put that in. All right, let's go to stats on usage. It says about the stats with the 2 million month users. Now, what you could do is you could add a little bit more to this. So let's go back to, let's do how it works. So here, we click that button, and it's a communication like text. You saw that was what we wrote. Successful businesses are using it now. What type of information would you like now? Let's talk about maybe installing the scripts. Okay, it's a one-time setup. You need to have an agency create a few scenarios in which they would build a question and answer script. You saw that we wrote that. You should do a few. Cost is usually up to the amount of hours the creators are working. I don't like to talk about cost because I feel like it's really depending on the company. We have some opening packages. Anyway, just to show you, this is an amazing tool that you can plug in, and you can write all this content in here and create flows and run them through, just scenarios with any kind of subject. This one we did on Facebook Messenger, but there will be tons of other ones that we'll be writing for this. And, your opening package only has to be 500 users, but, you want to work on getting that bigger, of course. So people are really into this, and if they have something that they're getting an answer right away, that's really the beauty of Facebook Messenger. So I hope this is exciting for you, and if you're interested in any kind of installation questions, scripting, anything, we're happy and very excited here at Gun Multimedia to answer it for you. All right, give us a call.